Now, if I were going to file by child, I would have 2 files, or you could have 1 file with a label and then paperclip Addie's together and Uriah's together. So, but I need to finish filling these out because a lot was happening.
Yes.
And let's see. Let's first I'll just go with Uriah's paperwork. And how do you spell Uriah?
Uriah.
So the first thing I saw happen was a number 3 of throwing toys, but I did not see the antecedent. And then the teacher talks to him about not throwing toys. And that was a general comment because I didn't get a specific what she said, which would be better to have it very specific, I think. And then at 3 o'clock, she reminds Uriah to clean up, and he ignores that. And when instead of saying nothing happened, the consequence was, I want to be real specific about the consequence. Not engaging the child in cleanup. And basically, he just kind of
I was watching Adeline so much right then that I wasn't really watching Uriah clean up.
You know, just kind of moseying around, watching. And then same with at 3:05, reminds to clean up again, ignores. Not engaging child in cleanup. So he again just moseys around the room. I can only think of mosey. Just
I can envision kids moseying.
room.
Again, I wasn't really watching him during that time. I was really watching Adeline.
So for his, there was throwing a toy and then 2 ignoring. Okay, and then for the other form, since we're doing, oops, I got Monday on here, I meant to put, this is going on a Thursday. So from 2:45 on a Thursday, it was 3 and still that time of day, a 2, and then 3:05, still that time of day, correct? Oh, you can't tell me. I'm modeling. Okay, so let's see if I have everything filled out on here.
That's cute. You can't tell me. I'm modeling.
I'm modeling. Okay. So the total would be over the whole day, and even the whole week at the end. Total here, total here. And that's Uriah. I'm just gonna put and seen it not observed. So we know why it's blank. And Addie, should I put Adeline?
Either's fine.
ADDEI?
That works.
Okay, so since we were looking at what would be a 2? And that might not apply to Addie so much as these two. And of course, you would be more specific knowing which child you were observing.
Yeah.
Okay. So at 3 o'clock, teacher said clean up. She ignored. And she watched others clean up. And then 3:05 reminds her to clean up. Again, ignores. This time the teacher talks to Addie. And she goes to the table to clean up. She cleans up some papers. And then at 3:07, the teacher said line up, and she said no. I don't know that it was a scream, but she said no, and the consequence.
Teacher said, why not? Which irony of all ironies, Adlib responds, it's still a mess over here. Boy, interesting character. We can't go, it's still messy.
All the more reason to clean up. Okay. 3 o'clock. Oh no, it wasn't 3 o'clock, it was 3:10.
There you go.
And the teacher says, we're gonna go finish cleaning. And she ignores. No, she doesn't ignore. She puts one toy away. So that goes here, puts one toy away, then watches. And then we've got a consequence was not engaging child. And then we have a date to fill in here, so we've got 7, 2. And then this one. Okay, so I don't know that I need to fill out this whole thing as I've already done.
That's fine. I like having it filled out and just make photocopies of it because it's the same scheduled for every
Right.
child. It makes it a lot easier than having to rewrite it every time I'm
So I would do the
doing
same
something new.
information on Addie that
And she has
is on this form to on
221.
this form.
Ignore. No.
What's it, 221? 221 and 2 again, really, because, well, she just didn't, she put one toy away. I could put that in comments. I don't know if I would say ignores, but just watches. Stopped cleaning. Alright, so then all the information on the forms, and then label a folder with, now we could have a folder that says scatter plots, we could have a folder that says data on challenging behavior. You know, we could have a folder for each of the data sheets, tools, or put them all in one folder. And then paperclip the children together, all the forms you're using, put them in there. Probably the most current one in the front, you know, and then in a locked file box. So, there's a key, and I put it into the file. Okay.
All right.
So, let's turn off the camera for a second so I can switch out the memory card.
Okay.